Hey everyone. Well, this is my first video back in a while, so sorry for my absence. Life has been very hectic and just crazy, and I don't know if in turmoil is the right word, but something to that effect. So that's where I've been, and plus I just haven't really had the opportunity to make videos lately, but here I am now. So first order of business, this ceiling fan that I told y'all in the last video was busted. I fixed it. It had a loose wire. I pushed it back in. Secondly, the machine you see in front of you. So this is the Bissell Digi Pro sensor technology canister vacuum. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing is a piece of crap. I don't even really know where I should even start. I don't know if I should start at the cheap build quality, like how I had to put this on bare floor just to get the power head to stand up. Because let me show you, and keep in mind this is a very low pile rock. Let me just raise this up to medium. Yeah. The lackluster performance. I don't know where I should even start. I guess I'll start with the history. The DigiPro came out in 2003. Apparently, it was popular back in the day. Then it developed a bad reputation. If you go on Amazon, these have, I kid you not, these have a 2-star rating. They became very unreliable. And they stopped manufacturing them in 2010, but Phantom Lightning did a video on one about 10 years ago where he picked one up from Bed Bath & Beyond. And he shared basically the same sentiment I do. This thing is a giant piece of crap. And quite honestly, should have never been produced. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. I really don't know what they were trying to accomplish with this. Considering you could have gotten a CleanView or Power Force for like $150 cheaper and been much happier with it. I don't know. I don't know. So I guess I'll start it at the actual machine. So it's got, here's the on-off switch. It's got cord unwind, which on this one actually works pretty decent. That's probably the one good thing about this machine. Probably the one good thing about this machine. So then you've got your electronic controls right here. This one's still in good enough condition. It's still got the plastic on it. So you've got delicates, economics, carpet mode / high, then auto. To access auto, you have to push this auto button. And let me just start by saying this auto setting is a complete joke. It literally never changes. The way, when I went and downloaded the PDF manual, the way I understand it, it's supposed to, the auto setting is supposed to go up like, I don't know, the higher pile carpet you vacuum or the more dirt it detects or something. This thing is a complete joke. It doesn't work. It sounds like it stays in between economy and carpet or high. Well, does it even really matter? This thing's a piece of junk regardless. You do have a little hook back here to hang the power head. So that's nice, I guess. Got a bag check indicator similar to what the Bissell Power Force bagged of the time would have, and Bissell Power Glide Platinum of the time would have had. So you do have this little sliding door for the hose for storage. And you've got a tool drawer right here. It's supposed to have an upholstery tool and dusting brush similar to what the original CleanViews would have had. As a matter of fact, So this is the dusting brush it would have came with. Just sits right in there. Yeah. Then it also would have had an upholstery tool. Put that back on the machine I got it off of later. And then it's got this crevice tool. It's nice, I guess. Could certainly be longer though. Then you got the bag door right here. Why is this? There we go. You've got a washable HEPA filter right here, then another black filter up under it. So then you've got the pre-motor filter here. You got the you got the bag here. Jeez. So then up underneath you've got this swivel caster. Here's the model number. Model 6900-C, manufactured December 28th, 2006. Yeah, December 28th, 2006. Just trying to do that in my head real quick. So that's basically it for the actual body. You know, I really don't have much good or bad left to say about the actual body. It does seem nicely built, the body portion. It's when you get to the hose and beyond, you start to see the cheapness. So apparently these hoses that I saw that I heard from the Phantom Lightning video and read on Amazon, these hoses used to rip out all the time. And it's like, you could have at least put a stretch hose on it. I mean, come on, you were putting stretch hoses on $50 uprights at the time. You couldn't have been bothered to put a stretch hose on this. Like, seriously. It does swivel at the machine end, which is nice, I guess. Then you get to the hand. Second of all, I do want to point out, in my experience, this hose did not make the machine very usable at all. It's always kinking, it's always twisting up, and when you pull on the machine in the slightest, it always just feels like it could rip out of the machine at any moment. Yeah, this hose is not great. So, do have the handle. I don't really have much to say about it other than here's the power button for the power head, and then you've got a little suction valve right here. The handle is extremely hard to detach from the wand, and also extremely hard to get back on the wand. So, and apparently this was a weak point right here that would break. So, yeah, watch out for that, I guess. This wand is telescopic, and it is metal. It was also extremely hard to get the wand both on and off of the power head. And this is actually broken, this piece. So, yeah. Now for this abomination of a power head. The only redeemable quality about this power head is the fact that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 height adjustments. That's more than even their uprights at the time had. And the fact that it has a bayonet bulb. Those are the only two redeemable qualities about this power head. Other than that, no matter what type of carpet you're on, no matter if you have it set on high or low, no matter what you have the suction control set to, it fluctuates. 1 minute is too deep in the carpet, then the next is too high up off the carpet. It is never anywhere in between, and it just keeps on fluctuating like that, and it's so annoying. And I seriously don't know why it does that. And that's another thing. This power head does, at least it's supposed to swivel, but it's annoying because it has no swivel action at the machine. It's only the actual connector that swivels. And it actually swivels every time you pick it up, so that is super annoying. Here's the brush roll, which looks nice, but it gets so much hair and other crap wrapped around it, as you can see. And just the problems with the power head. Oh, and apparently these power heads used to burn out all the time too. The problems with the power head, with the height adjustment, I should say, kill any chance at this brush roll being great. So I think that's about everything about this machine. I'm undecided on whether or not I will be keeping this. If I do sell it, it will be sold locally, because I can't think of one good reason any collector would want this besides me, because, well, been a proud Bissell kid since '05, that's why. I mean, it is a cool artifact and all, but it's just, it's a cool artifact, but at the same time, it's just so bad and has such little redeemable qualities that it's just really not even worth keeping. If I do keep it, one of two things will happen. One, it'll be going to my job. Two, it'll be going outside in a box in the storage building for me to forget about for the next 20 or 30 years. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and run it. I also want to point out that I used this in here a couple months ago, or last month. Then went back over this, vacuumed this whole rug. Then I went back over this rug with my Bissell CleanView Bagless Special Edition, the original, not the CleanView 2. And that CleanView got so much crap, including a whole hairball that this left behind. So go ahead and show it off, I guess. So power button's right here. Starts on economy, delicates, economy, high. That's auto, which, like I said, sounds like it's caught between economy and high. So I'm just going to put it on carpet just because that's probably the setting will be best on. And here we go with the power head. Okay, maybe set it a little more. Okay, it seems like that helped a little bit, but you can't see it, but it's struggling to pick up the dog hair on the carpet. Look, okay, yeah, see, like that. Okay, well, not yeah. Yeah. And I can feel and hear it fluctuating and raising itself up. What also probably doesn't help is the fact that this rug is 20 years old and super matted. So it might be time for a new rug. Whoa. Yeah, like that. Like there's no way that is touching the, I see what I mean, this hose always feels like it could rip at any second. also don't know if it's supposed to turn on when you have it, when you stand it up. You know what? I really don't even think I'm going to bother showing the suction just because this hose is so hard to get out. I can still see bits of hair it left behind. But I mean, you know, it looks like it did a decent job, but I guarantee you when I go back over it with another machine, it'll be the same story, a hairball and a bunch of fine dust. So, yeah. I also forgot to admit the same reason I don't like this. Another reason I don't like this is the same reason I just don't like canisters, and the same reason this will also probably be my first and last canister. Is because it keeps getting caught in everything, banging into stuff. It's just not great. And my house is so zigzaggy that it's just not something that is really of use here. So that was the Bissell Digi Pro.